my channel. So today I wanted to share with you how I got my curly hair. Some of you guys have posted on my Instagram and asked me to do a hair tutorial on how I do this, and it's actually really simple. This is a hairstyle I go to for when I just want a lot of volume and I want just wild crazy hair, just a bit of fun for my hair. Like I do have two different curly hair styles that I do, and it all depends on the kind of not really technique but the tool that I use. And in this tutorial I'm going to be showing you how I use my RUSK miracurl tool. I've actually had this for a few years, and I did previously use it when I had long hair, and back then provide like really nice boho piecey waves where it was a lot tighter at the roots and then it was a little bit looser towards the end, and that was a really nice look. But with short hair it gives you so much volume, which I'm never able to get even with just the normal curling iron. But because of the way that this just is able to get straight against your root, it really gives you a little bit more volume at the roots. It might be a little bit too wild and crazy for some people, but you just do you. If you like it, go for it. Hopefully you guys try it out, and if you want to know how I do it, just keep watching. Excuse the just a really basic t-shirt. It's actually my boyfriend's shirt that I like to wear because it's comfy as. Okay, so section your hair, and what you want to do is, depending on your hair type, change the settings on this. So you've got the time, you've got the heat, and you've got which direction it's going to curl in. So because my hair is pretty thick, I like to put the heat settings on 3, and I put the time on 10, and then I put it on alternating, because if you want the volume, a lot of volume, and you want the curls to be wild and crazy, you put it on alternating so that you get more volume that way. So first I'm going to take, like I said, section off your hair, separate it top from bottom, grab small sections and clamp it down. And then when you hear that beep, just drop it. What I like to do is push the hair up a little bit so that it's cooled down. And grab the next section. But this I would suggest wearing gloves because it can get pretty hot. And then just push it up again against your scalp just to cool it down. Obviously the smaller the section, the tighter the curl, so just take that into consideration. And as you can see, it's going in alternating curves. One's going away from my face, this one's going in. So it's really easy, and just keep doing that around your head. This is great for short hair because obviously you don't have to wrap the hair yourself. You just clamp it down and then it turns it around for you. So because with short hair you have the tendency to burn yourself, and this is pretty good for not doing that if you're a bit of a klutz like me sometimes. Okay guys, so my camera died, so I have had to just do the bottom away from the camera, but this is essentially what it looks like at the moment, just in small ringlets, and I haven't done anything. So I'm just going to take the top out now. I'm just going to section the top off a little bit. I never really grab the front section first just because I don't remember what direction it's going, so I just grab a section, clamp it down, because I guess the front I always want it to be curling away from me. Okay, so that was going in the right direction. the great thing is when you get to the back, it's easier because you just have to get a section and clamp it down as close to the scalp as possible, and then it's done. You know, what a hairstyle. Okay, so finally at the top section, see, look at all this hair. It's just one person doesn't need all this hair. What I like to do is section it just roughly in the middle. It doesn't really matter whether it's straight or not. And I go from the back and then go forwards. This one first. And I try to get close to the root as possible without burning your scalp, obviously. At this point, you can choose to make it go all in the same direction or not, just to give, like, so it's not super wild and crazy. Okay, so when you get to the end, this is what your hair should look like. Crazy, right? And I actually like to keep the front last, and what I like to do is just change the setting from alternating to the opposite side of what it is. So I'll put it on left and use it on my right side, and when that happens, this is what you should get. You actually make the curls come towards your face. When your hair's super curly like this, I think it just looks more flattering that way. So now that I'm on my left side, I'm going to put the settings on right. There you go. And last part is the very front. And really try to go as close to the root as possible. So this is what you end up with. So I'm just going to push those up like this. Just cools down a little bit. So I just give this a quick run through with the hairspray and pull it up when you do. And now I'm going to run it through my fingers, and I'm going to use some sort of hair oil just so that as you can see, there's a bit of flyaway, and that tends to happen just because of the friction involved. And I'm just going to run through it roughly with my fingers just to break up the curls. You don't want to grab a hairbrush and brush all the curls out, because it won't be piecey. And you can do whatever you want at the front. You can keep it to the middle part or play around and see whatever you like. But like I said, this is really voluminous, wild, crazy kind of hairstyle, but definitely get a lot of volume with it. So this is what you end up with. You guys think it's probably way too crazy, but I don't know, I really like it for some reason. And yeah, so yeah, this is the look. I don't know if you, what do you guys think? Would you see? Look, oh my gosh, that's so pretty. It just provides great texture as a base for, you know, any hairdos that you're doing. And if you put it up in a bun, it looks awesome with the little curly bits. So this is my wild crazy hair tutorial. Alright, hopefully you guys enjoy. I'm just going to change out of this top so you can see what it looks like when I don't look super scrubby. Okay, hopefully you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. Bye guys.